Next speaker is Amador Water Agency, Bill Kondershoff.
Oh, I was hoping I wasn't going to have to follow Steve. But I guess I'll just have to do it. After your last meeting in Amador County at AWA's office, the board had a meeting, the Water Agency board had a meeting because of the huge turnout. We thought we better prioritize it and get it on our agenda right away. And we had the largest turnout that I've seen since I've been a board member. So it was a big issue for us. After the meeting, the board directed the staff to prepare a letter to East Bay Mud. I'm hoping all three of you have seen that letter. Is that right? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read the first paragraph, not the whole letter. I'll read the first paragraph to you because that's basically the crux of the letter, this summary. It's to Mr. Francis. Mr. Francis, the agency staff has reviewed the draft program environmental impact report on the East Bay Mud Water Supply Management Program 2040. The agency is opposed to the enlargement of the Pardee Reservoir as currently proposed, especially the water backup past the Highway 49 bridge. It appears that this project is greater in scope and the water backup is more significant than previously proposed. There are significant environmental, aesthetics, biological, and recreational impacts that the public raised that need to be addressed. However, the agency supports continuing discussion on the concept of the IR Cup. The IR Cup project is in the Interregional Water Management Plan adopted by Amador Water Agency, Amador County, CCWD, and the cities of Jackson and Ione in 2006. So I just wanted to make sure that these three board members know, and hopefully the rest of the board gets a copy of this letter, that the Amador Water Agency is opposed to this project as it is proposed. So I'd like you to rethink that. The board would like you to rethink the project. Thank you.
Chris Wright, Foothill Conservancy.
Thanks a lot, Bill. I'd also like to mention real quick that that was a unanimous vote, 5-0 on the AWA board to oppose the expansion of Pardee as is in this plan. See if I can adjust this a little bit. Okay. Good evening. My name is Chris Wright. I'm the executive director of the Foothill Conservancy and fourth generation Mokelumne River watershed resident. The Foothill Conservancy has been working for nearly 20 years to protect the Mokelumne River. And I'm glad to have the opportunity to be here representing the Foothill Conservancy. And I'm thankful that you guys showed up and came to hear our concerns. We're strongly opposed to the expansion of Pardee and the flooding of Middlebar and the Electra Run. And we've made several comments at different meetings, and we're going to supply endless written documents to the EIR. So I'll make this really brief. Just wanted to remind you that the Mokelumne River is a hard-working river. If you take any map, say this one presented by the East Bay Mud Board, you'll see that you start up here on Blue Lakes, and every few miles, all the way down the watershed, you have dams. Every few miles, there's another dam. You have Blue Lakes, you have Salt Springs, you have Lower Bear, you have Tiger Creek, you have Electra, Pardee, Comanche, Woodbridge. And this river provides a tremendous amount of electricity, water for both city and ag, as well as providing flood control. We say that this river is dammed, you know, and it needs to, the last few segments need to be protected for recreational and habitat values for our fisheries and for our wildlife. And furthermore, And we also think that East Bay Mud doesn't really need this additional water supply. When we were reviewing the EIR, and it's just a couple quick points, we looked at the water need assumption starting, first of all, you start with the assumption of, well, why do you guys really need this? Are the numbers, do they add up? Does it make sense that we need this new dam to begin with? And what we found is that you have a water need that is 2 times the projected growth of your area. And you're not expanding outward on your boundaries. You're doing infill development. So the water need is actually going to decrease as your population density increases in the East Bay Mud water. And I see David shaking his head over there, and we have a few disagreements about this whole plan. So if you combine the lack of a true need for this with the other decisions you have within the plan, such as drought rationing, you look at the lowest possible number on drought rationing, the 10% number. Now you're saying that we need to, that's politically not feasible to do more drought rationing. Well, I say it is very politically feasible. It's the best choice you have if you want to continue a partnership with us up here. And as well as most of your members and your citizens that vote for you down there, I think you'll find that they're willing to sacrifice more if they realize that they're going to be losing and killing off another segment of important river down here. So you don't need the water, and you need to do more drought rationing. Those two things combined are definitely worthy of killing this project right now. And then thirdly, if you look at the cost, we were looking at DWR numbers, and you look at the overall cost of this project is really close to $1.6 billion. Now, $1.6 billion I know doesn't go as far as it used to in this time, but it can really go a long way towards providing more conservation and more efficiency and other projects that don't dam and destroy this river. And then finally, I just wanted to close with, you rejected in your plan for your preferred alternative expanded reservoirs down in your district because those people vote. We don't get a vote up here. And so it looks really odd to us up here that you take that off the table down there. But up here, we can't vote for the members that are destroying our best recreational opportunity in the region. We can't vote for that. And so you put it as a preferred alternative. That's how it looks to us. It's an environmental justice issue, and we really need to take this expanded Pardee completely off the map. I would say have the board call an emergency meeting tomorrow and say, this is not going to happen.